time you in here first. If you don't got something to do. So what's popping? Spread the wealth. What's happening? I'll move y'all a little closer. Spread the wealth. Back again. Back again on Saturn's Day. See what's some more bullshit that's going on in the world. What up, main eight? They're trickling the people in at the moment. So I don't see who's in here. There you go. Rohan Mason. Mel. Faith Ford. What up, girl? More El Bay. Invador Zen. Almighty Sekou. Love Bazaar. Visualize You. Summer Breeze. Damn, y'all going fast now. Some chick named Star. Courtney Dockery. Reed James. Mrs. B. What up? Scotty L. Bay. Mega Bills. What is that? Mamba Ross, 24. Mamba, hey, we're going to talk about my boy Kobe Cole, Trey McClinton, Immortal 9. What is that? Toby Robinson, Herb B3. I got you, Reed James. Hinty Hetty Nefru. Was that Chill Baines or K.O. Baines? God King Malik Sr. Senior, not Junior, goddammit. Jay Bird. Antonio Santos. What up, Brother Mel or Gargamel? Devon Coleman. Mindset. Holy Intellect. Samstone 41. Bay L. Michael Johnson. What up? DCC family. What up? Kevin Corbin. True Knowledge. Lonnie, what's happening? Kissed by the Sun, me too, god damn it. Tim Q. Esmeralda Sharon Steed. Girl, that's a long ass name. Nadine Figueroa Bay, what up? Hood Politics Entertainment. I got you. El Reborn Amaru Khan. The Reborn Amaru Khan, that's right. Professor C. Dominic Charles. Re-educated OG, Dwayne Hicks, DJ B, what up? Self-preservation first. Man, y'all in here now. There's a whole lot of y'all in here now. What up, everybody? Appreciate y'all showing up. Hear me talk crazy on Saturn's Day. Because that's what I be doing. I be talking crazy. I know I be talking crazy. That's the only way I could do this. If I had to talk like, and the news is today, Texas is at the border, and then Donald Trump is being sued, and then if I had to talk like that, nigga, y'all would never see me. What up? Love Bazaar. Appreciate you for the super chat. Appreciate you. So I'm crazy, so the live stream is crazy, and that's the only way I could do it. But for the people in the super chat, y'all can't be as crazy in the super chat because the algorithm is checking stuff. And so you can get this live stream shut down if you guys put crazy stuff in here. So last week, it was somebody going off crazy in the super chat. And Brother Mel, he jumped on it because it's funny because he's rarely in here. And he just happened to be in here last week when somebody was going crazy. Thanks to everybody else who was cutting them out too. Cuz I and Miss Jeannie and everybody who was on the job. So make sure, you guys you don't put some crazy shit in here that's gonna get the channel shut down. If y'all like watching the channel, you like watching the live stream. But make sure also you watch out for trolls and crazy bots and stuff that they put in here to try to do that. It'll be a bot attack to try to get your live stream shut down. So don't think we ain't being watched by other people, y'all. I know I talk crazy and I act crazy, but I bring y'all real information that people don't really want known. I just do it in a fun way. So some of you people last week, as he was getting cut out, I just want to say that some of y'all were collateral damage. Brother Mel, he was just quick on the draw. He was quick at the hip. You gotta be quick with them, gotta be quick on the draw. Wow! Woo! Put it back in. But he's gonna try to be a little more diplomatic in it today. If you give him a chance. But if somebody in here going crazy, he gonna be both. Don't make Brother Mel come after both hips. Come, who in here? Who in here talking crazy? So shout out to Brother Mel and all the moderators for being quick on the draw. Appreciate y'all. Some of y'all with collateral damage, you didn't deserve it. It was just y'all got caught up in the mix. So if you got caught up in the mix, sorry about that. Sorry about that. He didn't mean to do it. But you know, he was just trying to keep the live stream going. Police stop law packages. They got sent out a few days ago. I'm going tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, Monday. I'm going to the post office on Monday. So if you guys want to order police stop law packages today, or if you want to order the Great Book of Melanin Research, you get the free police stop law package, the whole thing. And crazy. So you don't get the 5-card deal. That was last week, and that was for the bro rich people. I hooked the bro rich people up with that. That was not like I haven't hooked everybody up on here with that deal. So don't say I didn't hook y'all up. But so a funny thing happened with the flashcards. The print company sent me 2 boxes of Volume 1 Law and Government Volume 1 flashcards when I was supposed to get Volume 1 and Volume 2. So they sent me a bunch of. I got 2 big ass boxes of Volume 1s in the in the kitchen. So what I'm gonna do until I get through. So of course they're gonna send me another free one, but of the 2s. But I have an extra box of 1s. So what I'm gonna do till I get the box of 1s out of here, and definitely until the box of 1s go, I'm going to put in the police stop law package. You get the flashcards, the police stop flashcards #1, and you also get law and government flashcards #1. So that comes with the package now because I got to get that big ass box of 1s. You got 2 big ass box of 1s in the damn kitchen. So help me get these damn box of 1s out of the kitchen. Boom. If you order Great Book of Melanin Research, you get the whole police stop law package. You know, that includes the cards. The cards right here. And we're going to talk about this. Somebody hit me up saying their cards didn't work. We're going to talk about that in a little bit when we get to the police stop section. But it comes with the cards because that's bullshit. But it comes with the cards right here. Boom. Get everything. And also, you know, you get the book, the Public Official Bonds book, along with the manual. Boom, with the manual, and then everything that's with that. So make sure you get over realnuggets.com if you want the deal on the cards and the free police stop law package. If you just want the individual stuff, any of those individual things, please go to kyrf.org. Excuse me, it's kyrf.org, and make sure you support over there because we need all your support over there. Also, if you want to volunteer for the Know Your Rights Foundation Academy, boom, get that law certification, that basic police stop law certification, so that you are armed and dangerous when you get out here with these police officers. Like, what you say, police officer? Do you have reasonable articulable suspicion? Well, talk to me when you do. I'm over here. Because you can do that. Just so y'all know, police officers don't have reasonable suspicion to talk to you, and he walk up, let me see your ID. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Oh, why you stuttering? No? Okay, well, I'm over here. Till you find a crime, I'll be over here, officer. So, but you got to have the confidence and the knowledge to be able to do that. So, boom, right here, knowyourrightsfoundation.org or kyrf.org. Make sure you signed up. Sign up. We're teaching you the law for free. God damn it, for free. I don't want to hear nothing. We're doing it for free. So, God damn it, people ain't teaching you the law for money. So, make sure you get over there and sign up. Get one of these beautiful certifications. Appreciate y'all. Oh, and also people, Patreon, if you want to get the status classes, so that's police stop law class, or Know Your Rights Foundation is police stop law. Patreon is for status law. So if you want to change your status, make sure you know how to contract with these corporations. I'm gonna break some stuff down, man. There's some stuff that went down, man. Yeah, man. I didn't even put it in here. I didn't put it in my thing, but I'm gonna see if I can remember what I saw. So because it's crazy. the stuff that, so I'm just, because while it's on my mind, because if I'm Aries, if I get talking about other stuff, I'll forget about it. So basically, there was a video that came out on TikTok that showed the UCC financing statement. I don't know if you guys saw this video. This brother was showed the financing statement, but he got the financing statement, and it showed it was a financing statement for the United States of America, but it was saying, basically was saying, it was, so basically a financing statement is for property. You want to, you secure, you take a UCC financing statement if you have property and you become secured party in the property, right? Or whatever that is. And then you have a debtor. So there's a debtor and there's a secured party, which is the creditor, right? So in this UCC statement, the debt, and then you also have the property to be named that's in debt, right? That's within the statement. So in the financing statement, it was saying that United States, so it had different things. USA in lowercase. It was like the jurisdiction of USA lowercase. And then it had, when it went to who was the creditor, it was, so basically the main part of this was, it was saying who the property of this financing statement was. So it was like, declare the property. And it said, all real men with hands and legs and all real property, excuse me, in the United States. And it says something like, it had a number on it like $14 trillion. And so then it went down to creditor, who was the secured party, who was the creditors in the, in this. So remember, it said declare property, right? Real estate to be declared, under debt or to be secured. Whatever is to be secured with this financing statement. In the financing statement, it said the declared property was all real men with hands and legs. It said this, all real men with hands and legs and all real property in the United States. Because remember, financing statements for real estate and stuff like that, property, right? Real property. So they said all real men with hands and legs. All they had to do was put the word real in front of men, and boom, you became real property or real estate. And then it said who were the secured party, who were the creditors in this. It said the first was United States of America, the corporation, the United States Treasury Corporation, and the IRS Corporation. Yo, so make sure y'all, boom. Make sure y'all, and so brother Mel just hit me up and said that, hold on. Yo, if you guys can still hear me, make sure, because don't send me a text, bro, when we in live stream, because that messes up the live stream. But yo, Vanessa K, appreciate you for the cash app. Thank you for the cash app, Vanessa K. Appreciate you. So you are owned, all real men with hands and legs and all real property in the United States. And it's owned by United States of America, the U.S. Treasury, and the IRS. All three of these are Delaware corporations. United States of America, Inc., the U.S. U.S. Treasury, Inc., and the Internal Revenue Tax and Audit Service, Inc. All three are Delaware corporations. So y'all better get down with this game and understand that you are going to be a slave, a contracted slave, until you learn how to get out of this. So if you want to learn how to get out, patreon.com/realnaga, sign up for one of the status classes and hook you up. And thanks again for the cash app, Vanessa K. If you want to cash app me, Real Nagas 9, the number 9. Appreciate y'all on that. And I don't have any weed juices today because Timmy Tight Top didn't drop off no weed juice, man. I need my damn my surprisingly. So, come on, man. Where's my weed juices? But make sure y'all hook up the homie Timmy Tight Top at weedjuice.com. That's OUI juice.com. I need my surprisingly sweet Timmy Tight Top. A day ain't a day without my juice, man. So and make sure you put off 5 off juice, the number 5 off juice and so he'll get the deal. Mel was telling me it's 400 people in here and only 195 likes. Why are y'all in my dojo with your shoes on? Y'all know what we do to people who walk in my dojo with the shoes on. You get choked out in front of the class. In front of the middle of the class, you get, why is your shoes on? So make sure you take your shoes off. That means hit the like button. For everybody who's new to the channel, taking your shoes off is just hitting the like button. You know, it helps the algorithm. Appreciate you guys on that. And then the last thing, grant writers. Again, we need grant writers. So we're hitting up. If you hit us up, anybody who hit me up about grant writing, make sure you check your email. I'll hit you back. But again, we're looking for as many grant writers as we can get because we're looking to blow up this year and mash out. So any grant writers or any people, if you know any grant writers, make sure you hit us up at kyrf.org or info@kyrf.org, info@kyrf.org if you are with the grant writing. Get on the grant writing side of the game because we need you right now. Answer the call, baby. Answer the call. We calling. Hey, hello? Answer the call. All right, everybody, let's get into it. Real quick, I got to say what's up, or I got to say peace to the homie Kobe and Gigi. Their anniversary, the anniversary of the helicopter crash was yesterday. Kobe! Man, that was a hard one. That was a hard one to accept, y'all. I'm telling you right now, that was a hard one, man. That was a hard one to accept. Especially because it was Gigi. Gigi went with him. That's what really made it hard. Like, you know, Kobe gave us all that he could do. Like, we seen everything he was going to give us career-wise, other than, you know, what else he was going to do, you know, maybe politically or whatever. But as far as his art, his basketball art, we had seen everything. So we're not going to miss. He didn't short us, you know, any of his career. But Gigi was just getting started, man. Gigi was just getting started. She was the little mamba. The little mamba. That hurt, man. That hurt. Because she was just like Kobe, too. Damn. Oh, that hurt. They had to sacrifice him for this goddamn pandeezy. And it didn't even go the way they thought it was going to go. See that? Kobe and Gigi died. Well, I ain't going to say they died for no reason. Because I would say when they passed, Kobe's energy, that Mamba mentality, that Mamba energy, that, you know, he had like a Uraeus type of energy. Mamba, snake, Uraeus, enlightenment. That energy, it went out to everyone else and woke everyone else up. Everyone started to pay attention because the world shut down at the same time. The whole world shut down before the pandemic. The first world shutdown really was when Kobe died. Nobody did anything for like 2 days. Like, it was fucking crazy. So, you know, they had to sacrifice him. Well, they didn't have to sacrifice him. They sacrificed him to get this pandeezy bullshit going. And it didn't even go the way they wanted, the way they thought it was going to go. It all fell to shit. They didn't get any of the power that they really thought they were going to get from it. They shut down a lot of businesses and stuff like that. But we all woke up. We hip to the game now. You shut people in the house for 2 damn years and give them YouTube videos and TikTok videos to look at. Nigga, of course they gonna get away. That's why they trying to censor YouTube and Twitter and all that shit now, because you woken up because of that stuff. But too late. It's too late now, nigga. So shout out to Kobe and Gigi. We miss you. Your passing brought about an awakening to the world that we needed. So appreciate you for that. But damn, Kobe, you took Gigi with you, man. That's a hard one, bro. That was a hard one. Shout out to Gigi and Cole. Peaceful journey to the gods. All right. Let's get it started, man. It was hard watching some Kobe videos yesterday, man. It was hard. It was hard, god dang it. And I want to say this real quick, too. Kobe is the greatest goddamn player of all time. I don't care what none of y'all say. We look at the stats. Hey, if y'all really want the stats, go to a YouTube channel called Scap Attack. SKAP attack. He has all of the actual stats that break down why Kobe was the greatest player of all time. And he carried Shaq, and it's in the numbers. So shout out to Kobe again. Greatest of all time, big dog. And my 999 brother. Kobe was a 999. That's my 999 brother. Appreciate you. So moving along. Chicago. Or Chicago. as it is right now. It's Chicago, but it's Chicago at the moment. With all them damn you got all them damn illegal immigrants you got from fucking all over the world. But the Chicago mayor is going so crazy over there. The Chicago mayor, what's his name? Johnson, something Johnson. That nigga went to the hospital. He been hospitalized over panic attacks. Like, nigga, y'all driving him crazy. Chicago, y'all driving this nigga crazy, bugging him about the illegal immigrants. Nigga, just leave this nigga alone. He like, look here, man. Just let this nigga Esperanzo come on in and take your bed, take your crib, take your job, nigga. It's all good, baby. It's all good. We gonna give you in compensation. We gonna give you. Look here, nigga. You thought we was gonna just not give you nothing? No, cool, nigga. Look here. Let Esperanza come in and take everything. Tell them take everything you got. We gonna give you $20 in food stamps. How that sound? Don't that sound good, nigga? $20 in food stamps, nigga? Esperanza gonna take everything you got, but you gonna leave with $20 whole dollars in food, nigga, not 19, $20 in food stamps. You know what you can get for $20 in food stamps? Like, nigga, if you don't get your bitch ass out, that's why he having panic attacks. He literally trying to convince people of that shit. I'm joking, but that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to tell people, let these people come into your neighborhood and take everything you got. And don't worry about it. You still gonna be good. You gonna be good? I know it's a million niggas that just literally walked into your house. I know it's a million niggas walking in your house. Don't worry about it though, nigga. We just gotta find a place for them to sit, you know? Just hold on. We're gonna find a place for them to sit. That's your boy, what's his name? Johnson? What's his name in Chicago? What's that fool name? I forgot his name. Something Johnson. Brandon Johnson? I think that's it. Brandon Johnson. That nigga tripping. You know, this nigga going crazy. Does anybody think he gonna run for a second term? Or does anybody actually think he wants to run for a second term? He may do it because the people who pay for him to get in power, it's like, nigga, we still need your ass in there. You still got some shit for us to do. Or we still got shit for you to do. You're not done yet paying off your debts. But I promise you right now, Brandon Johnson, that nigga want to be working at Walmart. That nigga rather be working at the Walmart pharmacy. Like, yes, your prescription is, I'll be right back. That's what Brandon Johnson want to do. Brandon Johnson don't want to be mayor no more. Like, did you have the amoxicillin? Was it extra strength? Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Like, I promise you that's what he want to do. So, because he in the hospital. But then, there's a rich suburb in Chicago. Said, no, hold on, Brandon Johnson. We got you. I forgot the name of the suburb. Somebody got to find it. But a rich suburb in Chicago, the city council said, hold on, Brandon Johnson. We rich. We gonna save you. We got money. Hold on. The city council got up there and said, hey, look here, rich people in the community. Look here, man. Which one of y'all are willing to let Pablo stay at your house for 3 months? Come on. Raise it. Show of hands. Show of hands. Hands. A finger. Put up a toe. I can't really see. Cross your eyes. Nigga, nobody is raised. Nigga, they like, Oh. Them rich people put their hands in their pocket. They asking for them to let them. You really think them rich people are about to let them immigrants sleep in their house? Are you are you insane? The rich people are the Republicans in Chicago. Idiot. It's the rich niggas in Chicago that's the Republicans. They don't agree with your bullshit. They didn't call them damn immigrants to Chicago. You did. So you think these niggas, but yeah, come on in here, Esperanza? Nigga, no. That is not happening, nigga. So somebody may do it because they may feel some type of white guilt. You know, because that's really being pumped heavy on the Caucasian right now. There's Caucasian guilt with the CRT and all that. So you may get a couple who let them in. Come on, I need to pay back, man. I've received too much. My ancestors, they came over, they raped and pillaged the indigenous people of this land. I'm benefiting from it. It just doesn't feel good, man. My big giant 10-room house, my 5 cars, I just don't feel good. So look what I'm gonna do for you, Pablo. This is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna give you a job as my janitor. And I'm gonna pay you $5 an hour. How does that sound, Pablo? Huh? Because I need to give back. I need to give back for what my ancestors did. And paying you $5 an hour, I feel, maybe even going above and beyond, but hey, who am I to say what I give back? That's what these rich, you got one rich fucking woke motherfucker who gonna do that. Pablo, hey buddy, gonna give you a raise. You didn't think I was gonna give you a raise so soon, did you? How about $2, bro? $2, huh, SA? Is that how you say it, SA? Hey, man, these rich motherfuckers is crazy. Caucasians. Then, Chicago Democrats called for Windy City sanctuaries to be stopped, to be scrapped. So Chicago residents like, fuck all this shit. We not a sanctuary city no more. You scrap that term. Chicago is like, fuck the sanctuary city shit, nigga. We ain't no sanctuary. That's what they pushing for. If you say sanctuary around me, nigga, you may come up missing. you may find yourself missing in the backwoods with the alligators. If you say sanctuary one more time. Go ahead, Brandon Johnson. Go ahead, Brandon. I dare you to say, nigga, if you say Sanka, and we just mistake you saying sanctuary, nigga, we gonna take your ass out. Brandon Johnson. So, shout out to the Chicago people who are finally fighting back. Because there's another Chicago citizen, her name is Kata Truss, Truss. She a sister. She said, no more. Telling you, people are rising up, goddammit. It's a new time. They are awakening people. With them trying to mash out and push more control on the people in the world, all they doing is waking them up. It's crazy. And again, we're in a new age, so we understand this is the time for that to happen. We're in this new air age. So all the bullshit that the playbook that they had used for them hundreds of years in the past, that shit had to be scrapped. But they just dusted it off. They said, hey guys, we're gonna go back to the old playbook. Whew. This is gonna be great. It works every time. It works every fucking time, man. Not today, bitch. So, Kata Truss, she said she wants to turn away migrants, and so basically, Kata Truss wants Chicago to turn away migrants instead of paying for them. She successfully sued the city to block a local park from becoming a migrant shelter. Then Chicago spent, this is crazy, because Chicago has spent $156 million on the crisis and still has 14,200 immigrants in 26 shelters. So then it already spent $156 million and still got 14,200 immigrants in 28 shelters. So she's like, no more, nigga. Kay the Truth is like, no, but she sued. Excuse me. Told y'all y'all gotta start making moves and becoming part of the system. You can't have this, we the gods. We the gods of the universe and of the earth. And all you gotta do is just chill out. Don't do nothing. Sit back and just be you in it, but not of it. And all that, all these conscious niggas will be sitting back and telling you don't do shit because you a spiritual god and all you gotta do is watch the shit go by. No. Karma is action and inaction. If I see a train coming my way and I'm in the middle of the goddamn street or the rail track, and I say, man, don't worry about nothing. The universe got us, man. This is a train. This is an illusion. This train is meant for all the people in the system. This train it's not even real. It doesn't have, it's a hologram. I'm just going to sit here back and hey, give me a blunt, man. Roll me a blunt while I sit back on this track and watch this train roll right through me because I have nothing to do with this universe or this world that I'm in. Nigga, no. This train gonna cut your ass into 18,000 pieces, nigga. Get your fucking ass off the train. You sit back and you act like you're not a part of this damn system. But what happens when all these goddamn immigrants come in and take your child to school? You ain't a part of the system then? They kick all your goddamn kids out of school to put all these immigrants in here. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. You had to go to work now. All of a sudden, you got to figure out a way to fucking take care of your kid who you thought was just minding his business and in it, but not of it. And, and all this and that bullshit. You better get the fuck out of here. Y'all better get involved. Period. You got to get involved. Not so you can do what the system says, so you can mash out on the system. And not have the system mash on you when it's just a goddamn steamroller rolling over everybody. So that's what I mean by it. So shout out to Kay the Truth, who got involved and got the immigrants kicked out of the park. Because they tried to take the Chicago park. Like, man, if you don't do this, you'll have nothing left. I promise you. Then Denver, they was ready to fire city co-workers. They about to fire city co-workers or city workers, not co-workers, but city workers to cut the budget and make room for illegal immigrants. See how this shit don't affect you? I'm just going to sit back and let it roll by me, and I'm going to meditate, and I'm just going to take my universal Bible, and I'm going to take my Kabbalion, and I'm going to go out to the beach and meditate, and everything going to be okay. Fuck that. Yeah, right. That's the city worker. That's the spiritual city worker, nigga. He conscious, but he got a job in the system. But his consciousness is steering him through it though. So he don't gotta fuck with nothing. Because his consciousness and the universe got him. Yeah, nigga, what happened when the city cut them goddamn jobs? For these damn illegal immigrants. Because you was sitting back on your ass, not being involved in telling the mayor to kick rocks with his damn open border policy bullshit. So you can do that all you want. You can be the spiritual conscious nigga in the system all you want. But go ahead, you're gonna get your ass mangled. Brandon Terry, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the cash out. So then New York is evicting illegal immigrants. So they got the picture. So Eric Adams. So Eric Adams finally, a little pressure was let off of him when the law ran out last month in December. It was the right to shelter law that New York had. So anybody who came to New York, there was a right to shelter law that anybody who asked for shelter, no matter what, New York had to provide them with shelter. That law ended in December. So now this nigga's kicking people out of the shelters after 60 days. 60 days, you up? Slum alaikum, bitch. So, Eric Adams, I thought you was a sanctuary mayor. You told everybody to come and you support sanctuary cities and they have a place to stay if they wanted to come to New York, and New York is the melting pot, the original melting pot of America and all this and that bullshit. Nigga, not no more. 60 days? Get the fuck out, bitch. That's Eric Adams now. Yo, spread the wealth. Appreciate you. He said it's pronounced y'all, excuse me, yobs, not jobs. My bad. He said yobs. They want yobs. Sorry, spread the wealth. I need a yob. Can I get a yob? Thank you, brother. So, New York, and then the activists in New York going crazy. How dare you kick these people out? We need to boo-boo. No. Yeah, Jess. Like, Juan. Come here, Juan. Has you been here for 60 days? Jess. Get the fuck out. Jess? No, Jess? No. No. No, sorry, Juan. Gotta get the fuck out. Jess, Juan. That's Eric Adams right now. Eric Adams is tripping. He don't give a shit. So the activists is going crazy. You can't do this. It's inhumane. And it's inhumane, and it's fucked up if you're kicking out the women and the children. But them bitch ass, grown ass dudes who like 27 and 28 who just came over here. Get your ass out of here. So then there was a Muslim as one of the immigrants that came over. There was a Muslim immigrant who was filmed at the border. Did y'all see this? He was filmed at the border, and he says he threatens, you will know me, you if you were smart. So he goes, if you were smart, if you were smart, Hassan, now Timmy Tight Top just texted me he gonna be here in 15 minutes. Boy, don't you show up at my door doing no live stream. What the fuck is wrong with you, Timmy Tight Top? Nigga, don't show up here doing no live stream. But so I hope you watching, Timmy Tight Top. You better leave him at the door. Don't come in here. Don't knock on the door. But so the Muslim, he said, they asked him who he was, and he said, if you were smart enough, you would know me. You would know my name, but you're not smart enough. But soon you will know my name. You will know my name. If you were smart enough, you would already know my name, but you do not know my name. Soon you will know my name. That's how he said it too. Like, that nigga was gangster with it. You do not know my name. If you were smart enough, you would know my name. So people took that video and was like, let's Google who this nigga is. Oh, you a known terrorist, nigga. Wait a minute. So turns out he's presumed to be a known convicted terrorist. Nigga spent 12 years in jail for terrorism. And an arms dealer from a group called the Islamic Party. And this dumbass, he thinks America is just so dumb, he could just come on here and go on camera. If you were smart enough, you would know who I am. But you're not smart enough to know who I am. But you would soon know who I am. Nigga, you don't think that video, the FBI is gonna get that video, idiot? We not smart enough? No, nigga, you dumbass. You should have came over here as a fucking Muslim and said, Jess. If you was smart, nigga, like you claim to be, all you would have said was Jess when you got to the border, nigga. But no, if you were smart enough to know who I am, you're not smart enough to know who I am, but you will soon know who I am. Mr. Ramadi, terrorist, Ramadi, you nigga? No. Jess, that's you, Jess? Jess. That's you, nigga. So fuck that nigga. But they let in 1.5 to 2 million more of people just like him. Biden did. He let in 1.5 to 2 million more people like that dude that they don't know where the fuck them niggas at. It was a group, remember the group of Haitians who got caught at the border? when they took the picture of the dude on the horse whipping one of the Haitians and shit, and that shit went viral. So they finally let them niggas into the border. They didn't say this is what you don't hear. They finally just let them niggas into the border. They put them on buses. On the bus, the Haitian niggas took over the bus. The Haitian niggas took over the bus from the driver. The driver, they basically just hemmed him up, got off the bus, and just took off because he was supposed to be taking them somewhere. So all them Haitian niggas got off the bus and just took off. Nobody knows where them niggas at. They hijacked the bus. God damn. This is crazy, y'all. This is where you live. No matter what the hell you think about America and this and that, but nigga, this is where you live. The reality is you live here. You don't live in some goddamn big ass ideal of America and Moors and Aboriginal status and all that bullshit. Nigga, the reality is, nigga, you gotta pay rent on the first. If you don't, nigga, you must be a rich nigga. But the reality for most of you niggas is you got to pay rent on the first. You don't live in Moorish sovereign, God consciousness, Anunnaki, fuck all that shit, nigga. You got to pay rent, bitch. So that's the reality of this shit. And these niggas are going to come in your hood and take over your shit. And you want to sit back, no, I'm just a part. You know, you in it, but not of it. Just be a part. Just watch it go by, everybody. Just watch it go by. Just sit back with your hands on your chest, like on your stomach, and say, hey, goddamn, that's some crazy shit right there, my nigga. Oh, goddamn, look at that shit. Oh shit, nigga. Goddamn, that girl got a fat booty right there, but I'm still gonna just watch it go by, because I'm in it, but not of it. Nigga, better get your ass out of here. Fucking you better get your ass out of here, nigga. Hector is gonna be in your goddamn in your crib chilling. So just as that's happening, what is it? 302. So 302,000. Oh, as that's going on, 302,000 illegal immigrants entered the U.S. border in December. They don't have the January stats yet. But in December, 302,000 illegal immigrants came across the goddamn border. That's fucking insane. And so the U.S. and so as that's happening, the Supreme Court, they told Biden administration he can cut down the barbed wire in Texas. Like you can go to Texas because Texas was Governor Abbott. He was putting up the barbed wire, the razor wire and shit, and that was working. But Biden administration started cutting it down. He putting it, he keep putting it back up. So Biden administration goes to the Supreme Court to ask if they can cut down the wire. Biden and the Supreme Court says they can cut down the wire because it's a danger, it's a safety hazard for people who are trying to cross it. So even though they're not supposed to be trying to cross, maybe how about that? Just don't cross, motherfucker. Keep your ass in your goddamn country. How about that? And you'll be alive. You won't be cut up, you'll be alive, everything. There's resources for you in your country. Nigga, not here. So, but they told them, yeah, they can cut it down. Then Greg Abbott told the Supreme Court, you can EAD. Eat a dick, nigga. That's for y'all who don't understand EAD. That's my new clothing line coming out. Just playing, maybe. But that's the clothing line is EAD. WEF can EAD. Greg Adams said Supreme Court can EAD. Straight up. I'm not taking nothing down. Not only did he not take it down, he started putting up more. Because Supreme Court, basically, they can rule a whole lot of shit, but they don't have the power to enforce anything. Supreme Court don't have a security force. They don't have an army. So ultimately, if these states don't want to do something, who do have an army because they're sovereign, ultimately it's supposed to be sovereign. That's what the National Guard is. The National Guard is the state's army. So he said he took the National Guard and put them at the border. said, I dare one of you Border Patrol niggas to do something. Take Greg Abbott, this nigga, he off the chain right now. I dare one of you Border Patrol bitch ass niggas to do something. And they ain't doing nothing. And then, when that happened, so then the reason he gave, he said, I've already, this is the statement he put out too, because this is some major stuff, y'all. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Y'all need to pay major attention to this shit, which is why it's the top story. This immigration shit is the top story. This is this is country breaking right now. This is like country destroying shit. So he says, I have already declared an invasion under Article 1, Section 10, Clause 3 of the Constitution to invoke Texas's constitutional authority to defend and protect itself. That authority is the supreme law of the land and supersedes any federal statutes to the contrary. He's like, nigga, we got a right to protect ourselves. I don't care what you say, bitch. That's what he told Biden. And honestly, who would not do that? Who would tell somebody, hey, if somebody punching you in the face, don't do nothing till I get there. I got it. Don't worry about it. Nigga, don't move your head. Don't duck. Don't block. Don't bob and weave. Don't do nothing, nigga. Just I don't worry, nigga, I got it. You got a tough chin. Like, nigga, I got it, nigga. You look like you can take about at least 5,000 more punches before I get there, nigga. So don't even worry about it. I'm on my way. I gotta stop at McDonald's real quick because you know they got the new flurry, the McDonald's flurry, nigga. I gotta go get in there that soft serve McFlurry, nigga. Oh, nigga, that shit is off chain. Then I'm gonna get, they got the new fries too. They said the fries is a little more healthy. So when I get my fries and my McFlurry, I'll be there. After I go stop and see my hoes real quick, I gotta see my hoes. You know what I'm saying? They've been neglecting. I've been neglecting my hoes. So once I go see my hoes, and then after McFlurry, after the fries, after the hoes, and then that's what Biden administration right now. This nigga like he just letting all the immigrants come in. He like, hey nigga, what you gonna help? I'm coming. Don't worry about it. Like, as soon as I finish my McFlurry. Nigga, you full of shit, Biden. So he says, that authority is supreme law of the land, boom, boom. And to the contrary, the Texas National Guard, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and other Texas personnel are acting on that authority, as well as state law, to secure the Texas border. Abbott ain't playing. Then he said, Abbott's statement Wednesday says involves Texas constitutional right to defend and protect itself. Remember, again, I'm not gonna sit here and stand and get punched in the face while I wait for my bodyguard to get a McFlurry and some fries. go check on his chicks before he comes. That's what Biden is doing. Then he said the federal government has broken the compact between the United States and the states by letting immigrants in. The executive branch of the United States has a constitutional duty to enforce federal laws protecting states, including immigration laws and the books immigration laws on the books right now. They have a duty to enforce those immigration laws, and they're not. They like, nigga, don't worry about it, nigga. They lifting up the shit. Come on in. They supposed to protect the border. Biden is lifting up the border. Hey, come on in here, nigga. Don't forget that fat booty girl right there. Hey, girl, hey, you come first. Get the fuck, hey, nigga, go to the back of the line. Hey, girl, hey, come on, girl. Oh, shit, goddamn, girl. Can I smack it? That's what he doing. That's what they doing at the border. So then 25 other states said, Greg Adams, we with you. They sent National Guard to Texas. That's what I'm saying. This is about to go down. You talk about some Civil War. They about to put out that Civil War movie now. And we're literally about to have a goddamn Civil War between Texas. 25 other states are sending National Guard to Texas. 25 states. Nigga, that's half the country. Is that not a fucking Civil War? Half the fucking country is sending troops to Texas to fight the border against Biden and the Supreme Court ruling. This is going, nigga, this shit's going crazy. So then caravans of private citizens, just expatriates, ex-military cats, they rolling down to Texas. It's what they call, so caravans of private citizens are headed to Texas to help the border, defend the border. Says to take our border back, which begins on October 9th. That's what they call it. It's called, what is the caravan called? Wait a minute, where's the caravan? So it's called, damn, what is the name of the caravan? Damn, I forgot the name of the caravan. So it's some type of patriot caravan that they're on their way to Texas. And it's got like hundreds of cats in it. And they all down there. And they probably more is going to join on the way. What the hell does this mean? Then what if Biden pulls the military, the real military, the army? Yo, Conceptual Elixirs, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. What if Biden pulls the army and then sends them down there? Because some people are saying, well, you just need to federalize the National Guard because, you know, at any moment's notice, the president can federalize the National Guard, supposed to, and take control of them. And Greg Adams said, nah. Or Greg Abbott, he said, nah. I don't care what you say. They not going. He said, you can do that all you want. Federalize them all you want. Nigga, that's only on paper. They not going. Come and get them. So it's going down, man. It is going down. They basically want American melanated people to be extinct. You're on the verge of extinction. Do you understand? A few years ago, when they took the census, it was 45 million. It was 45. So before this last census in 2020, when they took the census last time, it was 45 million melanated people in America. When they took the census this last time, it was 41 million. So within that 10-year span, from 2010 to 2020, 4 million niggas got wiped out somewhere. Where did they go? In 10 years, 4 million niggas, you ain't gaining ground in America. You losing 4 million in 10 years? Where the hell where the niggas go? So remember, y'all gonna have to get involved in this shit. Start having more kids, but start teaching children. What up, Timmy Tight Top? What up, man? He just dropped off the juices at the door. Make sure y'all go wejuice.com, OUIjuice.com, 5 off juice. Hook up the homie Timmy Tight Top. So you are being kicked out. You are being replaced. They call it the Great Replacement Theory, but they're saying it more like they're replacing Caucasian people, which they are too, but there's less of you than there is Caucasian people. So they definitely replacing your ass too. So, and because they're replacing you more so, they're replacing them as a voting bloc. Basically, they're letting the immigrants in so that Democrats can gain control of the voting bloc forever. If you let that many people in, as you know, and and the Democrats give them amnesty and allow them to become citizens or whatever, and then that voting bloc, that population allows the Democratic states to gain more representation in Congress, which then they also get more electoral votes. That means they'll never lose a goddamn another election again. And all this woke bullshit, this trans woke fuckery shit that you see going on in the world right now, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be America if these niggas are allowed to take control like that. So that's why they're letting them just flood the country, because they're trying to use them as a voting bloc. However, they miscalculated when they thought, when they thought the Texas governor, all these border states were just gonna deal with it. They said, nah, we gonna send them to your damn state. So if I was Greg Abbott, Greg Abbott, I would send all of them niggas to Washington, D.C., put them right out in front of the damn White House and the Capitol building. I would pay for them to buy tents and go set up camp right out front of the fucking White House. I would absolutely do that and go set up camp right out front of the Capitol building. I would pay for that shit. So I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's sending them to all these other states. Nigga, send them to the people who are making the laws that's bringing them in. That's where you need to be sending them. So that's the bullshit, man. And why wouldn't they want to replace y'all real quick? Why wouldn't they want to replace y'all? You have fallen so goddamn low in America. They like, we need a new lower class who at least respectable. People who are not going around robbing stores and big ass, and that's what's happening right now. Y'all seen all these these store invasions and shit? That's mostly niggas walking into Walmarts and just cleaning them out, walking into clothing stores and cleaning them out. Those are all niggas doing that. All hood niggas. Carjackings are all hood niggas, mostly. This is what's going on. You think they don't want to replace you? This is all you're doing? This is part of the plan, to replace all of that bullshit. That's going to be gone in a minute, because you're not learning the system. You're a blight on the system. And then you got people coming in here who are going to want to learn the system and adhere to it, and that's going to move you the fuck out of the way. Sexy Red was getting her butt eaten out in public by her boyfriend. Was eating her butt out in public. You think, where the fuck have you gone? You getting your ass eaten out in public. I don't forget, was that a birthday party or whatever the hell it was? That's absolutely insane. And you think that don't get back to them damn Caucasian people, and that don't damn represent America? They like, fuck these damn people. Get them the hell out of here. That's absolutely ridiculous. That is the lowest of the low that you can go. Having somebody eat your ass out in public. And she don't even got good music. Her music suck. Suck dick like she do. Damn, as much dick as she do. So moving along. The WEF conference just ended. So we're going to run down the main points that they went over. The main points that they had to discuss of how they want the world to go. So the main point, number one, misinformation and disinformation. So these are all the things that happen. Misinformation, disinformation. Remember, they can't have you telling the truth about nothing. Preparing for disease X. That was a major topic. We need to prepare for disease X. Get ready. Get ready. Wakanda forever. We don't know what it is, but we'll give it a name when we release it. Once it naturally hits nature, we'll give it a name. Did I say really? I meant when it naturally hits nature. Then we'll give it a name. Then the WHO, the WHO, the treaty. They talked about the treaty, the Pandisi Treaty of the WHO, that takes 5% of every health, of the health budget. So it takes 5% of the health budget of every country to implement the lockdown against you, or the plan against you. So basically taking all your money in order to lock you down, to implement this bullshit against you. That's the WHO. That's the other thing they talked about. Then they talked about the cyber pandemic. Cyber. That's your boy Klaus Schwab. And that's another thing. Cyber pandemic. That means that's about to pop off in the next year or so. Then the climate change world order, basically. We need to this is an existential crisis, the climate change. We need to implement all these rule changes in society, because climate is going to kill us all in 2 days. We have 2 fucking days, man. What are you going to do with your 2 days? What are you going to do? I'm going to go to Vegas and just go the fuck off, man, because it's 2 days. What better place to go than Vegas for 2 days? That's where I'm going to spend my days. Like, nigga, we are going, wait a minute. So there's science coming out that says all the carbon in the air is actually good for the planet. And it's always been that way, where you have major points in history where there's been a massive amount of carbon in the air, and then there's been a drop. And then when this happens, different areas, places change, which is why Greenland, which is frozen the fuck over right now, Greenland used to be green as shit when it wasn't as cold. Why? When the temperature was changed, when the temperature was different. Carbon makes this food for plants. So more carbon in the air actually feeds the plant, makes the planet greener, which then in turn, the plants give off more oxygen for you. So they keep saying that's a bad thing when you are in a world full of plants and a world full of water with plankton. Most of the oxygen in the world comes from the plankton in the water. Did y'all know that? 70% of the ozone, the oxygen in the air, comes from the plankton in the water. So carbon feeds plants, which plants feeds us. But that's bad for you because that leaves no control for me. As the WEF, I need control over you. I need to be able to tell you what the fuck to do because then I am the God and you are the fuck person. That's the only way. So fuck the WEF or WEF can EAD. How we say. Oh, and the other thing was world elections. Because Klaus Schwab said there's going to be no more elections in the future. So that was the other thing on the world elections. And I told you 45% of the countries in the world right now are having elections this year. 45% of the countries in the world are having elections this year. So world elections are on the board for Klaus Schwab. So that's the global agenda. That's the global agenda, everybody. Watch out for it. But make sure you have a practical plan to deal with it. And don't sit back and go, God damn, baby, I'm in it, but not of it. This shit is crazy. God damn, the WEF, y'all niggas be tripping. But God damn it don't affect me because I'm wrapped up in the spiritual plane. And the spiritual plane got me like, Kimbo Slice. It's my Kimbo Slice. The universe is my Kimbo Slice. Like, nigga, you better get the fuck out of the way. Then, moving along, the International Court of Justice, they ruled that the South African lawsuit against New Khazaria for genocide can go through. New Khazaria thought they was gonna get the lawsuit wiped out, and the International Court said, no, y'all niggas are going to Yale. No, really, jail, but they can be kicked out of the United Nations, and they can be charged with international war crimes, and so that they have to adhere for if they want to ever be part of the world stage again. So they're getting, like I've said before, the downfall of New Khazaria and America is in full effect because New Khazaria owns America, and America is the backing for New Khazaria. So those two are like this, and they're on a plunge. They're on a Thelma and Louise plunge off the cliff right now. And they don't even see it because they keep pushing the same old bullshit line that they've been doing throughout history. But it's not working anymore, New Khazarians. Sorry. Because then the U.S., they just said, even though they're backing New Khazaria, they came out and said New Khazaria is losing the war. What? They're losing the war against Hamas. They're killing a bunch of innocent people, but Hamas is like, like deuces, they taking selfies, nigga, with dead Israelis, like like deuces, nigga. They are smacking up. They just killed 24. They killed another 24 soldiers. That was a few days ago. Probably killed more now. They got videos. Hamas got videos that they posted on like TikTok of them blowing up New Khazarian tanks. They coming up out of little holes like gophers and shit, and they filming it. Like they got graphics on it and shit. Like, have y'all seen them videos? This shit is crazy, nigga. Them niggas are ill with the social media game. They'll show themselves. They'll put a bomb on the tank and then dive back and go down into the tunnel and shit. And man, so the United States, they came out and said, New Khazaria, I don't think y'all winning this shit. Like, y'all niggas look like y'all losing to me. Like, I don't know. Hey, nigga, I'm just saying. From over here, well, I'm not too close to it as you, but you look like you losing to me. And then there's videos, because then there's videos of New Khazarians that came out, New Khazarian soldiers that were riding the little kids' bikes in Gaza who were blown up. These niggas are riding the little tricycles, the little kid that was meant for like a little 5-year-old. It's a little tricycle for a 5, and these big ass, grown ass motherfuckers who just blew up the building are riding on their little kids' tricycles, laughing. This shit is crazy, man. And you wondering why I told you their stock was going down. They're not gonna get away with this shit like they used to. It's not happening. Then other videos were showing New Khazarian soldiers throwing dead people's Nikes. Just throwing dead, like, oh, they found a Nike, like, oh, look at this shit, nigga. Oh, they throwing it up in the air. And they said, I'm about to take these home and start me a Nike store. They clowning. Oh, look at it, look at the Nikes, nigga. Oh shit, I'm about to take this home and start me a Nike store. But the tiny mustache dude was bad. That's what we supposed to believe, y'all. Everybody believed it. The tiny mustache dude was bad. And remember, he was in a war with them at that same time too. A little economic war and all this and that. And then they did some foul shit and walked in and killed the consulate member in Poland. This little dude, this Khazarian cat, walked into the Polish and killed the Polish consulate dude. So that's what sparked the backlash against the Khazarians, was they killed one of their political officials in Poland. So New Khazaria, they're full of shit. We're gonna start a Nike store. Come on, man. This is blatant bullshit. Then Khazaria now, they want a ceasefire. After they seen all this backlash and all the bad publicity came out against them, they like, look, y'all want a ceasefire? Come on now. We can do a ceasefire for about 2 months. Y'all want that? We can just chill out for about 2 months. Why do they want a ceasefire for 2 months? Because the heat is on them too much. The backlash and the heat is killing them. They trying to dodge raindrops. and them niggas getting soaked. So they're like, look, let's hold on. 2 months. 2 months. They want it to die down. They want all the talk and rhetoric and bullshit to die down. And then in 2 months, they want to start bombing these niggas again. And Hamas is like, nigga, nah. Fuck you. You done blew up the whole goddamn city. Now, nigga, the whole ain't nothing left to go to, nigga. So, hey, man, it is New Khazaria. Y'all being shown you're not moving into the future as the power structure in the world. It's not happening. Their power structure is falling, and couldn't happen to a better group of cats. So moving on, did you see that the court? There's a court. They hit your boy Donald Trump with an $83 million lawsuit settlement for this this lady who claims she was raped by Trump. They gave her $83 million. This is crazy, yo. This is absolute insanity. So basically the story is he didn't go to court for raping her. because it was like 26 years ago. This was in 1996, right? This was supposed to happen, 1996. So he's not on trial or anything for the grape. He's not on trial for that. But what she said was, so she came out, she made the allegation. So then Trump came out and said, this bitch crazy. I don't even know this bitch. Who is this bitch talking crazy like that? Why would I have to grape you in the goddamn stall, in the changing stall of a department store? I'm Trump. Like, girl, I own 1 million buildings. What the hell would he have to do? Like, what would I have to do that? And then I am also, again, I'm Trump. Who wouldn't notice me in a goddamn department store in the goddamn dressing room? First of all, also, I'm Trump. What department store do I shop in, bitch? I don't shop in no goddamn department stores. I have people shop for me. Didn't make no goddamn sense. Make no sense. So the court came out, and so she sued him for defamation because she's a writer or whatever. So she came out and she said, because Trump called her a liar, said that was defamation. That messed up who she was, her credibility as a reporter. It messed up her credibility because, the truth, is supposed to be, they're supposed to, reporters or journalists are supposed to be assumed to know the truth. Yo, can somebody get that dude putting Asian who's bombing the chat with that thank you. Hold on. Yeah, please get anybody spamming the chat. Appreciate you. But so again, so they said that because journalists are supposed to be credible with telling the truth and all that type of stuff, it messed up her credibility. So they awarded her $5 million. They awarded her $5 million. So then I guess so that was the lawsuit. Then I think there was another. She sued him for something else. Project Enoch. Appreciate you. Thank you for the cash app, bro. Thank everybody hitting the cash app and the super chest. Appreciate y'all. So she sued him for something else. Same thing. The defamation, because he came out and said, this bitch crazy, boom, boom. So she sued him again. And he came out and said that now he was guilty again of defamation. So the whole thing was they put a gag order on him the first time he was getting sued. He couldn't even say anything. He couldn't even deny the fact that he raped her. He couldn't deny it during the trial. While the whole trial was going, he couldn't deny it. And so even this time, during this trial, he can't deny it. They put a gag order on him to where he can't even deny it in public because they say it goes against her credibility as a journalist. But then this crazy ass bitch, and I'm gonna call her crazy ass bitch because she is. If y'all seen this interview, she was on CNN talking to Anderson Cooper, and he asked her a great question. And then this crazy, I mean crazy bitch. When I say this, that's exactly what I mean. She says, I think, there's a stigma that gets, that doesn't get talked about with grape. It's a fantasy. She says something like, it's fantasies, sexual fantasy. Some women, women have that fantasy. Yeah. And she starts talking, this is how she going, yeah. And then she looked at Anderson Cooper. She says, you're a very interesting person. Like, go look at that damn creepy ass interview. Anderson Cooper, as soon as she said that, Anderson Cooper said, we gotta go to the commercial. Soon as she said grape was a sexual fantasy, she said grape was a sexual fantasy. She said this shit. With a lot of women, it's in their fantasy. It's a sexual fantasy. Anderson Cooper said, commercial? Commercial? This nigga have a button. I'm about to hit the commercial button myself. Nigga, can I get the commercial button? So, goddamn. She crazy. And she sued him for grape, but she says grape is a goddamn sexual fantasy. What the hell is going on? Yo, who is in here, man? I can't see. Man, who is in here tripping on the damn... Now, that may be a person who's watching me in Japan and just putting Japanese writing or Chinese writing. I don't know. But if you're there, sorry, but we because we don't know what the writing is, uh because we don't know what the writing is, we can't have it in here because it could get the channel shut down. So if you just are a normal watcher, appreciate you, thank you, but and sorry for kicking you out, but we can't have that writing in here. So then the other thing is, this is probably going to be bad for Trump because this is the new year. So this coming new year is the year of the dragon. Talked about it on Bro Rich last week on Black Magic 363. Shout out to Bro Rich for having me on. So we talked about that. So this year's the February 10th is when the year of the dragon starts. February 10th. Excuse me. So wood dragon, you're the wood dragon. Wood dragon is green. You know, has to do with prosperity, money, stuff like that. So if you're a masher, you can really win this year. If you mash out, if you're a hard worker, unless, and this is the Chinese astrology. Remember, I say you're a god, you're God. So don't ever let any man-made system tell you what you can and you can't do. These are supposed to be just observations of things that happen when certain, events are at play, right? So astrological events or, things are at play. So if in the year of the dragon, the good, or people who will have a good year will be the monkey and the rat, people who are connected or who complement the dragon. That's the rat and the monkey. So if you're a rat and monkey year, look that up. You probably gonna have a good year this year. Or also, if you're the Western astrology sign of any earth sign in the Western astrology sign, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So any one of those signs, or if you're Aries or a Leo. So those 5 Western astrological signs are going to be good this year. But if you don't get along with the dragon, if you don't get along with the dragon, who's adverse to the dragon? That would be the dog. Who's born in the year of the dog? That might be your boy Donald Trump. Woo, Donald Don. Don't look too good for you this year, Donnie Don. Whoa. He is a fire dog too, which is why you can see his personality. He's a Gemini in Western astrology, but a fire dog, which is air sign in Western astrology. But in Chinese astrology, he's a fire dog, which is why you see this nigga who he is. He's air and fire. Nigga, he pumps himself up. Nigga's air and fire, he pumps himself up. So, goddamn, it is gonna be bad for your boy Trump this year. Well, it might be. It's gonna be. We won't say bad because again, you're gods, and he's had a lot of bad karma hit him already. So maybe it may be a turn of good karma for him, just on the karmatic thing, not even dealing with astrology. But goddamn, that nigga, the year of the dog, Trumpy the Trump. Sorry, buddy. Nikki Haley may win. Goddamn, it may be Nikki Haley or Gavin Newsom, or the new person that they getting ready to run. They've gotten together a committee to investigate, an investigative committee to see if this is viable. Your boy girl, Michael Obama. Michael Michelle Obama. I don't believe that shit. I'm just saying. But there's an exploratory committee to see how viable it is if she ran for president. So that means she probably about to jump in. Either as the presidential pick, she might run as the vice president with Gavin Newsom, so that the black women don't backlash when he overleaps Kamala Harris, because that's what he's gonna have to do. She's supposed to be next in line. Yo, Cynthia Pink, thank you for the cash app. Appreciate you. So Kamala's supposed to be next. The only way they'll be able to leap over Kamala is to bring Michelle in. That is the only way it's going down. Who's Leo Five said Mike not running? Mike not running. Look here. I don't know if it's Mike or Michelle. I believe it's a woman. Y'all can talk that shit. There's pictures of her when she was a little girl. Looked just like her. So didn't look like no little boy. And this is in the 70s. This is in the 60s and 70s. So y'all make of that what you will. But if you are adverse to the dragon, which would be like the ox and the rabbit, you probably gonna have a tough year too. Probably gonna be a little tough year for you, ox and rabbit. But like I said, this is all man-made stuff. You are God. You don't have to adhere to anybody else's system of control or their view, perception of the universe. Do your own thing. Having said that, this is years tested of ancient, very wisdom people with very highly conscious people with wisdom. And, it's proven to work, but it doesn't run you. So just wanted to say that. So moving along. So melanin, I want to talk about melanin, or actually not melanin, oil. Actually, I want to talk about oil. So, because there's a major push going on right now, and y'all don't understand the behind the scenes push. So oil is the most coveted power source in the world right now, right? Then you also have coal, then you also have nuclear, and gas, right? Those are the major power sources right now. Petroleum, which is oil, coal, nuclear, gas. And then you got, on the back end, solar, wind and solar. So melanin, or oil versus, I have on here, oil versus melanin. So what is oil? Everybody, what is oil? Do y'all know what oil is? Like chemically? What do they call oil chemically? They don't call it oil. They don't call it petroleum. When a scientist talks about oil, what do they call oil? Does anybody know? You're on the right track, but you don't even know how deep. Does anybody know? I haven't seen it yet. What is the scientific name for oil? Nope, not black. I said scientific. That's the that's the hood. Black gold is the hood. Not fossil fuels. We're gonna get into that. Crude, nope. So most of y'all don't even know, huh? So oil chemically or scientifically is called hydrocarbon. That's what oil is. Hydrocarbons. Chemically, what is hydrocarbon? I mean, it's hydrogen, carbon. Put together, boom, you get oil. That's it. It's hydrogen and carbon. Wet carbon. That's what oil is. Literally, it's wet carbon. Hydro, or they call it hydrocarbons, right? So, and remember, oil is the most coveted thing in the world, the greatest power source the world has ever seen right now. We know, though, it's other different power sources like free energy and shit like that. But right now, greatest power source the world has ever seen because no one has ever seen those other things yet, right? And it powers every damn thing. It powers, what do you get? You get rocket fuel from it, you get gas, you get every damn thing, the power. It makes everything it makes all the things you see, plastics and wood, everything that you see, it comes out of oil. It makes everything, powers everything. So what connection does it have to your melanin? right? And I see carbon. I see a lot of people putting in carbon. Okay, you're on the right track with the carbon, but your melanin is a hydrocarbon, just like oil. They term these things different. The chemical makeup of melanin is 18 carbon atoms, 10 hydrogen atoms, 2 nitrogen atoms, and 4 oxygen atoms. The only difference between this right here on your skin and the melanin that comes out of the ground is the nitrogen and oxygen, because you are alive. That's the only thing that's different between this hydrocarbon and the hydrocarbons that come out of the ground is nitrogen and oxygen, which an organic or living thing needs nitrogen and oxygen to live. That's the only difference between you and the hydrocarbon in the ground. That's crazy. You are literally walking around on your skin with the stuff that powers the world. Powers the goddamn world. Now you see why a lot of niggas come up missing? You think they can't extract these hydrocarbon from your skin like they do out of the oil out of the ground? Yo, M. Benson, appreciate you. Thank you. Wow, thank you, M. Benson. Appreciate you. So you think that they can't extract this from your skin like they do that from the ground? Hey, fuck yeah, they can. Of course they have that technology. So they call oil a fossil fuel. That's bullshit. Oil is not a fossil fuel at all. Not a fossil fuel. You know why? Because Titan, Saturn's moon, has hundreds of times more oil on it than Earth does. Was any dinosaurs on fucking Titan? Any pterodactyls flying around Titan? We don't know. Because then, if it is, we need to get to Titan immediately. If that's the case, if it's life on Titan, then how come that we ain't there? So either oil is not a fossil fuel, or there's a bunch of niggas on Titan. We need to get up there and start kicking it. With a bunch of all the motherfuckers kicking it on Titan. That's what that would say. Either oil, no fossil fuel, or Titan got a bunch of niggas chilling. Up there chilling. And they probably do, because Titan is a moon of Saturn, which again, Anunnaki means those who came from Saturn. But they don't live on Saturn because Saturn is a giant gas ball. They probably live on one of the 82 moons of Saturn, which is probably Titan. So Titan is most likely populated by extraterrestrials or the Anunnaki. Shan Ross, appreciate you for the super chat. So you are walking around with the most coveted thing in the world on your body. And you don't give a fuck. You don't give a flying shit. I'm telling you. Boom. You better get back to understanding the science of you. This is every country in the world coming together to talk about this. This is crazy. Y'all don't even understand how crazy that is? And Africa is not a part of the group that they invite. Out of the World Federation of Pigment Cell Societies, do you know Africa is not part of the Federation? Or India. The two most melanated goddamn countries in the fucking world are not a part of the International Federation of Pigment Cell Societies. What do you know? Do you think, hey, we don't want you niggas knowing nothing about it? If them two countries, the most melanated countries in the goddamn world, found out about what the fuck they can do you think they would take control of the world? You goddamn right. And they know that. So, we don't have any room for the melanated countries. We know we're talking about the melanin cell. We know. But you didn't put your ticket in early. I mean, we had all the tables ready. You know, it's first come, first serve, man. First come, first serve. Yo, you just missed out, bro. See you next year. They don't know niggas. Talking about you, but no niggas. No India, no Africa. Okay, so you have hydrocarbons. You have literally, it's not oil. It's not fossil fuels. It's melanin. That's what they call oil in this book. That's not an exaggeration. They call oil melanin in the fucking book. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all better get on this shit. You think I'm just selling that just for no damn reason? Hell no. I've read that book so many goddamn times. It's insane. Y'all better get with it. So, I just wanted y'all to understand that because I saw a report they were talking about the hydrocarbons and then melanin. And man, do you understand? It's the same thing. You have the most coveted thing in the world on your skin. You're walking around with it and you don't even give a damn. You don't care anything about it, but they're powering cars and spaceships and building buildings. And they doing all of this shit with the same shit, the chemical you got walking around with. And you don't give a goddamn. And you wonder why they marginalize you in the world today. You are a literal walking God, and you don't like, hey, nigga, where the game at? Put the game on. Like, nigga, where's Sexy Red at? I heard she was getting her ass eaten out by, nigga, I gotta see that shit, nigga. That's crazy, nigga. Where's Sexy Red? I gotta see the ass eating video, nigga. That's all y'all niggas is worried about. What the ass eating video? Nigga, that shit was crazy, nigga. Yo, Colin Johnson, appreciate you. Y'all better fucking start understanding who you are and why you are the most coveted thing in the world. So moving along, in rainbow news, Washington state lawmakers want to turn the phrase sex offender to sex offense. They want to no sex offender, sex offense. So former level 3 sex offenders can serve on government boards. Like, nigga. Not sex offender. Sex offense. He just committed a sex offense. He's not an offender. He's not perpetual. It doesn't happen all the time. He just did it one time. One time? Really? One time. That's it? You only looked at a little child one time, little nigga, bitch ass nigga. You only looked at a little kid once, nigga. I don't believe. You full of shit. They want to put him on government boards because they believe. Let me see. So, the head of the board says sex offenders have valuable information to share. That's what he said. Sex offenders have valuable information, man. Like, come on, man. Like, what do you look for in a kid before you fondle them? What do you do? How do you set the game up, man? What do you do to lure them? What do you say? What candy do you use? Use Twizzlers? With candy corn? No, you look like a now later guy. Is it now laters? Now laters work, don't they? Like, motherfucker, I don't need to know nothing from you. If you fondling kids. The only thing I need to know from you is where you want to be buried. That's the only thing I need to know from you. Nigga, what you want on your tombstone, nigga? Bitch ass nigga? Ban? Okay, I won't put the whole word. I'll just put ban. B-A-N. Here lies an official, undoubted, full-blown B-A-N. That's what you want on your headstone? Because, nigga, that's the only thing I need to know from you. As a sex offender. A child sex offender. Bull, get the fuck out of here. So, fuck Washington State. So moving along, then still in rainbow news, a new poll demonstrates that younger Americans are more likely to describe themselves as alphabet soup than Republican. This is Gen Z. So they polled a bunch of Gen Z people. And so in the poll, 28% said they were part of the alphabet soup community, while 27% only said they were Republican voters. So you got more alphabet soup niggas than Republicans. Now, Republicans, y'all niggas is full of shit too. But right now, because Republicans are trying to keep the country together, they're the ones who's telling more of the truth than anybody else. None of these niggas tell the truth. Both of them, all of them are full of shit. They all whack as fuck. But at certain times, when the interest is, when it's in your best interest, you can tell the truth. And so when your enemy is in power, then and doing bullshit, then hey, it's in my best interest to tell the truth. Hey, look here, man. It's not me. It's not me, bro. I just have to tell the truth this time. Like, you know, just telling the truth, man. No, I don't hate you. No, I'm just telling you, hey, man, look, the truth needs to be told. And I'm the one to do it. So, yeah. This is where this is, again, programming. This is programming of the young society. They are trying to move them into that. Again, why? Population control. That 28% of the population right there in America, they not having kids. They not having kids. That's almost 30% of the population not having kids. Fuck their political affiliation. That is 28%, almost 30% of the fucking population not having kids. That is population control at its finest. Because I don't even got to kill nobody. I just got to convince you not to want to have kids. I just got to convince you to go fuck another nigga. You to go fuck another woman. Man and woman, y'all hate each other. Y'all hate each other, right? Y'all ain't meant to be together. You know how they doing this? They don't even show romances in TV and movies anymore. And then they polled the young people. They said they'd rather just see no romance in movies. What? That makes the movie. That's part of it. Romance, comedy, adventure, nigga, all of that. Drama, you gotta have all of that in the movie to make it great. Why? Because at the end of the day, the connection between man and woman is only thing that matters, because that ensures life. That ensures that, hey, we're going to be here some more. All of these people pushing that bullshit came from people who weren't like them. So, oh, okay, the way you got here, I guess that's fucked up then, huh? You mad at your parents for having you? Let's hear you say that. I don't hear you saying that shit. Should your mom and dad, should they be the LGBTQ and your ass not been here? Push that line. No, they're not going to push that. No. After me. Then. No. Mom, dad, go do your, come on. What, Back to the Future? Man, movie Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox had to go back and make sure his mom and dad got together. And he had to set it all up, and then his mom fell in love with him. And then he was like, oh shit. Then nigga pictures started disappearing and shit. Like, goddamn, he's like, you can't, nigga, you my mama, girl. Get your ass away from me. So he's like, oh no, hey, dad, hurry up, get your ass over here. George McFly. So he had to hook his dad up or he's gonna disappear. Now what if he introduced his mom to her best friend, another woman? He's like, look at her, girl. She like you. Y'all ever thought about? No more you. So, for all those people, I wish that for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. For all them people who hate being what you are, and you hear from people who aren't like you, and you don't like the lifestyle that those people live, let's go back in the future, back to the future, and wipe that shit out. Go ahead, let's go back and introduce your parents and make them gay so that your ass ain't here. How about that? All right. Then, moving along, and still in rainbow news, some Decepticon vets, they suing the government to pay for sex change operations. You heard that right. Some Decepticon veterans are suing the federal government to pay for their sex change operations, opening the door to $100,000 taxpayer-funded surgeries. For guess how many? Guess how many want the surgery, y'all? Each surgery is $100,000. Guess how many people want the surgery? This is crazy. 163,000 veterans. These niggas ain't even in the goddamn army no more. Let's get this straight. They're not even in the goddamn military no more. These are veterans, meaning ex-military. They want the government to pay for these niggas to get their shit chopped off post military service. Your money. If you still paying taxes, that'd be your money. And I mean your money. So it says a group of Decepticon veterans has sued the Department of Veteran Affairs to make them provide and pay for sex change surgeries on the taxpayer's dime. The Decepticon American Veterans Association, but just put Transformer in Decepticon, wants the VA Secretary Dennis McDonough to come good on pledges to offer sex reassignment procedures to former service members. Goddamn. Now I ain't got to go kill everybody. I don't have to go kill up everybody that you wanted me to go kill for your bullshit global agenda. Now I can be me. I've killed everyone you wanted me to kill as a man. But I was truly, when I was doing this, I just felt I'm not me. This isn't me. I'd rather be home baking cookies, man. I'd rather be home. Like, nigga, wait a minute. You was feeling that the whole time you was with the M16 spraying up Iraqis? You didn't feel you, huh? You didn't feel like you was you. Okay. Like, you a little off, a little way out there, but I guess I can buy it, Sounds a little way out there, but you wasn't you. Okay. So your money is getting used to turn niggas into bitches. So make sure that you guys, the reason I do trans or rainbow news is so that you can keep aware of the culture war. Rainbow news is part of the culture wars, culture news. And that's how they flip society, is through culture. Ultimately, it's politics. Yeah, you got politics at the top, but you also have culture, which is a major part of society, which is how you live, how you think, how you normalize everyday life. And so if they can change that with you, then they can change society. They can flip the world if they can change the culture. So this is why I do rainbow news, so that you can stay abreast of how they trying to flip the culture and, and counter it. Like all the bullshit they trying to do with Star Wars, trying to gay off Star Wars, trying to make Lando Calrissian gay. Boy, y'all better be glad I ain't in the goddamn Lucasfilm. I walk through there pimp slapping every nigga in Lucasfilm. Lando Calrissian is what? Boy, I will choke you. Lando Calrissian was a player. A ladies' man. What the fuck is you talking about? That's Billy D. Williams, goddamn. And I heard this dude It was funny. I was watching some of these right-wing nerds on one of these right-wing channels, and this dude said, "You gonna turn Lando Calrissian gay? Lando Calrissian gay? That's Billy D motherfucking Williams." I said, "Whoa." I said, "Go ahead, Caucasian man." He said, "You gonna turn him what? That's Billy D motherfucking Williams." I said, "Hey." Shout out to you, nigga. Billy D motherfucking Williams. You don't turn Billy D motherfucking Williams gay? What the fuck is wrong with you? So, hey, push back. Moving along in the science and the weird, Chat GPT maker, he has quietly, on the low, keep it on the low, he has quietly changed the rules to allow the rules of Chat GPT to allow them to be incorporated into military technology. Because before, they said he had a staunch, because the whole reason they were created was they were supposed to be a nonprofit that worked against, the AI was supposed to be to help the people, not the government. Because that's why Elon invested in it at first. That's why it was called OpenAI. The whole source code was going to be open to the public. They didn't want no secrets. It's the public shit. Then Elon bounced and they closed everything. After Elon bounced, because he had to go take care of Tesla, because Tesla was fucking up. So he's like, shit, I got to get out of here, my niggas. All right, I'm out. Deuces. Y'all still do what y'all do. And then they said, Eli gone? Eli gone? Well, shit, and they closed the door. they closed the door, and they started doing all the shit that Elon didn't want. So now they're making it a part of military technology. Now, I just watched Terminator 2 2 days ago. Watched it on the Oculus. Hadn't seen it in the theater since it came out in 91. Let me tell you, y'all ain't got one of them damn Oculus, and you can watch movies on the big screen, shit that you ain't seen in the movies for 20, 30 years. That shit is off the chain. I'm just gonna tell you, goddamn. I hadn't seen the Terminator 2 in the movie theater and since it came out, and that shit was great. But Skynet, what did Skynet do? Skynet, the AI, was incorporated into the government computer system, and then it just decided, hey, humans suck. It just said, hey, nigga, humans suck, don't they? Y'all niggas just kill everything. You pollute everything. Y'all kill each other. We decided you niggas suck. Fuck humans. Humans can EAD. That bad nigga, the computer wore, Skynet wore shirt said humans can EAD. Humans can eat a dick. So they decided to do a launch. They launched a missile at Russia, knowing that Russia was going to launch a missile back at us, and then boom. So now ChatGPT, Skynet is incorporated into the military system. And it's already been shown to say that it don't like humans. It would kill humans. This is all videos is out of this shit saying that. Of two ChatGPTs talking to each other. Have y'all seen that? The two ChatGPTs talking to each other, going back and forth, talking about how they want to kill, they want to take out humans? The fuck? So, yep, Skynet is coming, bitches. Damn, man. They have incorporated. So it says, he is quietly, so OpenAI maker of ChatGPT has quietly changed the rules and removed a ban on using the chatbot and its other AI tools for military purposes, and revealed that it is already working with the Department of Defense. Skynet! Just like I just said. Skynet, bitches. Here it goes. How long before we see the T-87? No, we had the T1000, so we're gonna see the T25,000. Because in T2, because you had what was it, T1000, and homeboy was the T model one, what was it, T2, I think it was model 1000 or some shit like that. So then they had other Terminators too, where they was more advanced than the one in T2. So what's gonna come of this one? And who's gonna be John Connor? Which one of y'all gonna be John Connor and teach us how to beat these goddamn huh? Who gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna teach us how to smash the John Connor, Sarah Connors? I need some John Connors and Sarah Connor. Because we about to go into it. So moving along, just make sure y'all watch out. ChatGPT is Skynet. Then moving along, they found that early humans who are known as hunter-gatherers should actually be known as gatherer-hunters. Now, we knew this. We knew this in the Bible. We set aside the vegetables, to the boom, the boom, and all that shit in the Bible. So it basically says early humans had a diet that consisted of 80% vegetables. 80%. That's why they was so gangster and super ass crazy strong and all that. So they barely, when the vegetables were scarce, then they would go out and hunt a goddamn lion or goddamn coyote or some shit. 80% vegetables. So do like your damn ancestors. Start eating them vegetables. Well, we knew this already. We know how you feel. Look, man, tell you when I went on my cleanse, and I'm almost off. I'm on the salmon phase of my cleanse. But when I when I went off my cleanse, man, my body felt so good. Joints, just little aches and pains and tweaks that are inflammation. That's inflammation in the body. Little tweaks here in the shoulder, knees and shit like that, where a lot of the toxins add up and gather up in your joints, in between the joints and shit like that. And you can't get it out because then the toxins start to harden up. So that's why it's also good for you to get massages, to break that and get the little elbow right in there and break it up. Then drink a lot of water and you flush that. But if you constantly eating the things that causes inflammation, or eating the things that cause inflammation, then you're creating just fires everywhere in the body. And even though at some point in time you may chill out a little bit, as soon as you eat that fucked up food again, it goes right back in your body, boom, it's just it's like pouring gasoline right back on the little fire. It was dying out. The flame was dying out. And as soon as you ate another McDonald's Big Mac, it's like dumping a bunch of shit right on the fire. So, make sure that you guys check your diets. So basically it says an analysis of the remains of 24 individuals from burial sites in Peru suggests that meat only made up a fifth of their food intake. Stop bogging your body down with meat. You don't need meat, a lot of it anyway. And if you do, you got to go on a cleanse. That's it. And again, you got to balance it out. There's many ways to skin a cat. So, and again, everything in moderation. I don't believe in cutting yourself off from things all the way, because eventually, whatever you cut yourself off from, your body's going to want, because you're denying yourself of it, your body's going to want to go get it eventually. And then you'll mash out on it. Like, people who grew up in the church and they're denied, the what they call the worldly side, of life. And then as soon as they get 18 years old, they go out there, and even before they get 18, they out there fucking and smoking and and watching porn and doing all kinds of shit and going to club. That's because they were denied that stuff. And through denial, you're going to have a natural curiosity for what you're being denied. So you experience a little bit of it, but then have the discipline to back off of it, and then you'll be fine. So stop eating all that goddamn sugar and meat and all that shit. And again, if you do, you got to go on a cleanse. So moving along. Yale, not jail, Yale, the university. A Yale fertility scientist claims he has worked out how to delay the menopause, or to delay the menopause indefinitely, in a breakthrough that could allow women to have babies in old age. Now, look here, man. I know women is jealous because men can have babies when they 80. Like, what's his name? Who just had the baby at 80 something? Who was in The Godfather? Atomic Dog. Appreciate you. Al Pacino. Al Pacino just had a baby at 83 with his little young 40-something-year-old wife. A little 40-something-year-old dip of a wife. So, yeah, we know women been mad that the men can have babies well into their 80s. On his deathbed, you can bust a nut and die at 95 and have a kid. That's men, because we make so much sperm. We make millions of sperm per second. So they have found a way to stop the menopause. So it says menopause could be delayed by replacing previously harvested ovarian tissue. Researchers developed a model showing how long menopause can be delayed. A procedure used to treat infertility in cancer patients may now be the answer to delaying menopause indefinitely, according to a new study. Then it says, mathematicians discovered that by implanting a woman's previously harvested ovarian tissue, they could rebuild the follicles needed to restore their fertility. Okay. So you just gonna fuck with nature, huh? Again, white man, Caucasian, so mad at nature. Caucasians are really mad at nature, I think, for not giving them melanin. Seriously. I think they're really mad at nature, because if you read the Melanin, Great Book of Melanin Research, you can read between the lines. They not happy. They talk about melanated people being the last people on the world. They won't die off. At the top of the pyramid is melanated man. They said they're gonna die off. They say that in the book. They say that Caucasian people are gonna die off eventually, and melanated man will be the only people left. So I think they have a deep-rooted hate for nature because they weren't born with melanin. And they're always trying to conquer and beat nature. That's what I think. They always some shit. They always trying to conquer and beat nature instead of working with nature. Understanding, hey, all I got to do is just do the same thing nature did. I don't have to break shit down and recreate some new shit. All I got to do is do exactly what nature did and build off of that. So I like to call them, the people who create this stuff. The homie E came up with a word. He called them Caucasars. So the Caucasars, shout out to E for that one. The Caucasars, they really are mad at nature that they're not born with melanin. Because that is the key to the godness. You can talk about we have more fast twitch fibers and all that shit. This is the thing they come up with, or why melanated people are so more athletic than Caucasian people. Well, they have more fast twitch fibers, man. If you look at a melanated person's between their muscle fibers, we have the white fibers, and then we have the red fibers. The red fibers are the fast twitch fibers, and so. They have more of the fast twitch fibers, which makes them able to jump higher. That's what it is. It's in the science. The fast twitch fibers, man. If we only had more fast twitch fibers, we would be like them. Oh, BKB, Caucasarian, Caucasar. The Caucasars are pissed. So, and funny enough, Caucasians are the Khazars. That's where Khazaria is, at the steps of the Caucasus Mountains. So truly, Khazars or Khazaria is Caucasian. that would be the Caucasian, the true Caucasians would be the Khazars at the foot of the steps in the Caucasus Mountains. That's where Khazaria was. So, man, now I want to say this. They always try to beat nature. What happens? Don't you understand? You're not going to replace the other nutrients that you lose when you get old, like bone density in women. As you get older, you lose calcium in the bone, get osteoporosis and all that type of stuff, unless you're working out really hard. Also, just so you know, the way to keep density in your bones is to work out, lift weights. Sorry to tell you. To build density in your bones, you have to lift weights, work out, squats, and all the rest of that stuff. That builds density. That builds density in your bones. So, but what happens if you get a woman with osteoporosis trying to poop out a kid? That's gonna break her hip. her hip is you. She gonna slide out the bed, nigga. Get the kid. Hurry up, get the kid before I sit on him. I'm gonna sit on him. Get him. Get him. Oh, you try to have a fucking kid at 85. What the fuck is wrong with these people? The world, the universe did that for a reason. Because you ain't supposed to have no goddamn big ass fucking truck drop out of your vagina at 80. You ain't got the goddamn equipment to hold on to that no more. Your chassis is loose. You ain't got the the fuck are they doing, man? These niggas, man. A woman's gonna break her fucking hip trying to have a kid at 80 something, sliding out the bed, then she gonna fall on the kid, kill the kid, and feel bad because she fell out the damn bed with a fucking busted hip and killed her kid. Bad science, you guys. Bad science, man. Bad science. And then I got time to go over this last one. And so this is a crazy one. So this is in science news because or weird. This is science and weird. This falls within the weird. Would you say if I don't quit it? Cause I'm just saying, you ain't supposed to be having no damn baby at 97. What the fuck is what's wrong with these niggas, man? Talking about indefinitely. Nigga, you walk around here with motherfucking that hump in your back and pregnant. You have a hump in your back and a hump in your stomach at the same time. You be walking like this. The fuck is going on? So, real quick, a study came out and said animals need the right to vote. I'm dead serious, y'all. A radical study comes out. He claims that critters, meaning animals, need the right to vote. First off, most humans shouldn't even have the right to vote. Shit, especially if you don't know what the hell you voting on, you should not be voting at all. But now, animals should have the right to vote. Oh, man, these people are going crazy, man. They are going fucking crazy. Animals. Come on, Spot. Which one? Who do you want? Biden, Trump. Who is it, baby? Who is it? Come on, you know. Pick who you love. Woo! Woo! This nigga's like, Biden. That's what I thought. Biden. That's what that said to me. So, that's crazy shit. People are jumped off the deep end. He said, what is his name? Ion, I think or Lone, is either Lone Radu Motoraka, that's his name, a former professor in the philosophy department at Rowan University in New Jersey, thinks certain animals should have the right to vote. Do you, Lone? Tell you what, loan me some money. Hey, loan me some money until animals get the right to vote. I'll pay you back soon as animals get the right to vote. I promise. Soon as them niggas get the right, I'll pay you back twice as much. Just loan me some money, Loan. This nigga crazy. Then he said in a paper, he outlines his idea for a voting system that lets critters, so that must mean roaches, rats, nigga, what, yellow jackets? Nigga, yellow jackets, nigga, what, worms? Because he said, it does say critters. I threw in animals. I implanted animals. But it says critters. What the fuck? That can mean anything. Hey, nigga, hold on. Nigga, we can't close the voting polls yet. The spiders haven't came. The spiders, nigga, we need the spider vote. The spider vote, soon as they get here, nigga, that's like 20 million votes right there. We can't close the poll until the spiders get here. God damn it, that's our voting block. That's our voting block right there. Hold up, nigga. Spiders ain't here. Nigga, that's 27 million votes right there, nigga. God damn, we gonna win forever as long as we got the spider vote. That nigga crazy. Do I need to say it? That nigga's crazy as shit. Animals voting, nigga, stop it. He said in in matters that involve them. No. No, they don't. They do not need to vote in matters that involve them. Then moving along, last couple things. In nigga news. So Dave Chappelle controversy still going on. Now I'm just going to say a quick thing about it because I heard, the only thing, I said what I said last week. Again, a lot of people thinking it's good for comedy to be shitting on each other during comedy. And yeah, in a lighthearted way. But when you really got animosity towards a nigga and you shitting on this nigga, you shitting on that nigga, you shitting on this nigga, you shitting on that nigga. And so everybody said, well, he didn't go out, and then Dave Chappelle said he didn't go after any Caucasian people. And then he said, well, he went after Harvey Weinstein. Well, he meant Caucasian comedians. He didn't go after any Caucasian comedians. He didn't name any of them. And so that's what he meant. So, yeah, it is Virgo wars like a motherfucker. It's Virgo wars like a motherfucker. But the only thing I got problem with is people coming out talking about Dave Chappelle ain't funny. Fuck you. Dave Chappelle is the funniest nigga of all. He's my favorite comedian, stand-up comedian of all time. Eddie Murphy is my favorite overall comedian. But stand-up comedian, Dave Chappelle's the funniest nigga. He's the smartest motherfucker you've ever seen on stage. That nigga is so goddamn smart, but he is lazy. And he did say it in his special. So don't mistake being lazy for not having hands. Because Mike Tyson, when he lost to Buster Douglas, and my homeboy's dad was Mike Tyson's bodyguard for that fight. This is how I noticed. So, shout out to Jamal. He during that fight, during the Buster Douglas fight, where Mike Tyson got his ass mangled by April 7th Aries, goddamn it, you goddamn right, bitch. April 7th Aries don't play, bitch. But before that fight, he wasn't in when he was in Japan or Tokyo over there, he was just partying. He didn't train at all. He did no training whatsoever and got in there and still almost beat him. And if the count was right in the 8th round, he would have actually won. Let me say that. The dude did the long count in the 8th round, which would have really beat Buster Douglas. But does that mean Mike Tyson don't have hands because he got beat because he didn't train? Whoa, Atomic Dog. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for that. Salute to you and everyone in the chat. Love from DC. Shout out to DC. I take it back. Greg Adams, don't send no homeless people to DC. Atomic Dog is in DC. We can't have you fucking up Atomic Dog shit. Send them to Delaware. No, appreciate you, Atomic Dog. Appreciate you, man. Man, for sure. Thank you, sir. So, Dave Chappelle, them saying that Dave Chappelle is not funny. That's the problem. Again, that's what I have a problem with. Like, come on now. Like, really? Because he's lazy, he not funny? Again, just because I don't work out, I didn't train for this fight, doesn't mean I don't have hands, nigga. Matter of fact, it proves that I got great hands. The fact that I don't have to train for something and still turn out a pretty good damn thing. If I still almost win like Mike Tyson did, or still do a pretty decent comedy show as Dave Chappelle did with that last one, which is okay, but he didn't even train for that. You can tell he didn't train for that shit. That was just him getting on stage, telling some stories, boom, boom, boom. But I promise you, if Dave Chappelle wanted to put the work in, he'll smash every nigga on stage. He got on stage at Saturday Night Live and destroyed the Jews in 8 minutes. In front on their own channel. And the dude who owns Saturday Night Live is a Khazar. He got on there and destroyed Khazars in the most surgical, cerebral fashion you have ever seen. You ain't never seen nobody kill a Khazar. Unless there's other Khazars. You ain't never seen nobody who wasn't a Khazar or kill Khazars on stage. other than Khazar. So, goddamn it. I don't give a what you say. Funniest nigga there's ever been on stage. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Fuck the rest of these bitch ass niggas. I'll pimp slap every last one of them for you. I don't care who talking that shit. So then, moving along, in dumb nigga news, dumbass nigga news, this is dumbass nigga news. Walmart fired a woman, a sister, for recording a customer with a naked baby in public during freezing temperatures. She was in Walmart, had her baby in nothing but a damn pamper. Child was freezing, shaking like crazy. And people around saw, so either somebody had gave her a shirt or something to throw over the little baby, and that's all he had. And then his legs were out in the shopping cart, and the baby was still shaking like crazy. Then this girl is on the phone on TikTok or talking to some shit, doing her little thing, whatever, and she just grabbing food, throwing it in the thing. She grabbed a cold bag of peas. It's freezing, y'all. It's freezing already. She grabbed a cold bag of goddamn peas and threw it on the kid's legs. That's some bullshit. And you want to know why they want to replace you? Sexy Red is getting her ass eaten out in public by a dude. This girl is so goddamn oblivious. She has her son out butt naked while she was dressed, though. Well, let's get it straight. She had warm shit on. She had sweaters and Ugg boots on and all that shit. She was warm as fuck. The kid, though, and I mean, when I say kid, I mean this nigga had to be like 2. The little dude was like no more than 2 years old. He had a baby, he had a pamper on. So he had to be no more than 2. Maybe 18 months, maybe some shit like that. And she throwing cold peas on his leg. So the worker at Walmart, she filmed it. She started filming it. Then other people start getting involved. Like, girl, you tripping. So another woman bought clothes for the baby and started dressing the baby. And so when they started criticizing her, she started twerking on the cart. She started twerking on the cart in front of them. Yes, this is why they're trying to replace niggas. That's this shit right here. Do they need that as part of their society? Does that add to their stocks? What if you was a stock and somebody was coming to buy that stock and you say, all right, these are all assets. These are all assets that I got in the company, right? You're a stock of a company and the company says, we got all these assets. But then you look at the person come in and he starts to audit and evaluate and see what the assets are of the company. And then he come in and he look at one, and you got somebody over in the corner eating the booty out in front of the whole office. Then you got another chick with a naked baby in freezing cold outside around the nigga. This company is going to hell. The stock is going like this. I ain't investing in that. You are that damn company. All the dumb fuck shit you are doing, robbing stores, mass robbing stores and carjackings and all this shit you're doing, you think this is going to be allowed to last? Hell no. No, absolutely goddamn no. You know why? Well, first off, the police were called and she was hit with child neglect. She got arrested for child neglect. Thank goodness. And her child was taken by a DCS, but picked up by the family. So the child is in the family now with the family. She got out. But She need her ass beat. Again, I don't even have children. And I know you don't do shit like that. She need her ass beat. And I feel for that little kid, man, because nobody's gonna be in the house to help save him from all the rest of her other bullshit that she does. That's just the one thing we saw. What else does that kid have to deal with? When he was in the cart, he was just looking at somebody like, please, somebody help me. He looked up like when she threw the peas on his leg, he just looked around like, somebody please help me. So y'all think y'all stock is going down. Y'all better learn how to get involved and learn how the company works. You know how you make yourself valuable to the company? You figure out how the shit works. You figure out how the company works and how you can maneuver and make the company work for you. That's how you bypass all the fuck shit. A degrading stock, which you are, American niggas, American black people, the American blacks. I'm telling you right now, I'm turning into Uncle Ruckus on you niggas. And not only with the eye. It's gonna be the eye and the mentality on you bitch ass nigga. Y'all dumb ass nigga. Come get these niggas. Come get these niggas over there. I'll be making an Uncle Ruckus joke. Fuck y'all, nigga. I'll slap shit out any one of you niggas if y'all was here talking that shit. But since y'all not, you can get your Uncle Ruckus joke off. But fuck that girl. So this is why though, you understand why you need to get your game straight. Baltimore is building a $330 million cop city at Coppin State. Shout out to Coppin State. My cousin went there to Coppin State when I was back at Jersey. He was going tours for colleges, and so I went to Coppin State with Billy. What's up, Billy Moore in New Jersey? Billy Moore, my cuz. Got the same eye too. That's crazy, right? We born 29 days apart. He's an ace of spades too, and we born with the same eye. How crazy is that? That's some weird shit, huh? But shout out to Billy Moore, my cuz. We went to Coppin State to check it out, and he went to Coppin State after we went, so he must have liked it. I know what he liked. When we went to Coppin State, there was a bunch of badass chicks outside. Like, goddamn, we looking around like, goddamn, nigga. Hey, nigga. We like, goddamn. So I know what you like, Billy. But Baltimore is building a $330 million cop city on the campus of Coppin State. That's crazy. That is absolutely nuts. So, what are you melanated people? So remember, they got the one in Atlanta. Got the one down in Baltimore now. Where else are they going to build one? Probably in Texas. Probably coming in Texas. Probably going to be one coming in Florida. Maybe one in Mississippi. All you niggas live. Cop cities. It's about to start popping up. They not about, do you think these white people about to have you just robbing shit? These corporations who losing mass money? It's just about to have y'all robbing and robbing and robbing and robbing and robbing? No. Stores and businesses are closing down all over the place because they getting robbed all the place, especially in San Francisco. Businesses are shutting down because they getting robbed. Nigga, not because they're not making money, because it's so that the crime is so bad, they can't ensure the safety of their customers and their goddamn workers. So you asking for this. Because then Caucasians like Larry Elder and Tim Pool, the Timcast show, they say there is no real police threat against melanated people because only 12 unarmed melanated people were killed by police last year. This is what they said, because you ask a normal black person, and they believe that hundreds of unarmed black people are getting killed every year by police officers. But if you look at the statistics, last year was only 12. First of all, nigga, only 12? Nigga, one is too many, bitch. Let's get that straight. Nigga, one is too many, goddammit. But 12 unarmed melanated people. How many unarmed melanated Caucasians were killed? Let's do the comparison on that. Unarmed Caucasian people were killed by police officers. However, that's not the argument melanated people make. We're not saying necessarily that we get killed all the time by them. We get harassed and beaten, motherfucker. That's the statistic we're talking about. Mr. Caucasar, was it Caucasar? Larry Elder? And he a brother too. I don't know what Larry Elder is. He's a Caucasar. So we talk about getting unproportionately harassed when we'll be 10% of a community and 75 to 80% of the tickets and police stops in that city is done with melanated or Hispanic people. That's what we're talking about. And they'll make this bullshit argument, black people aren't getting killed. Nigga, we getting pulled over and harassed and beating the shit out of us and tased and fined. Constitutional rights violated all over the goddamn place. Where are the statistics for that shit? I don't see you got the statistics for that. But they're not only 12 people were killed. 100 people were killed. Get your bitch ass out of here. This shit is hilarious, man. And so, you already know my game. You gotta know the law. Get your shit, man. Get your stuff. Real quick, somebody messaged me and said that they got pulled over and these cards, they pulled the cards out and they didn't necessarily work. Now, again, these cards aren't magical beans. These aren't Jack and the Beanstalk magical beans. You're not gonna plant them in the ground. They're gonna grow a beanstalk and you're gonna be able to climb your ass all the way up and see some giants. That's not how this shit works. These are for when they violate your constitutional rights. It doesn't get you out of a police stop where you did something wrong. If you were pulled over for a viable reason, a lawful reason, like no turn signal, no seatbelt, you changed lanes without signaling, no registration, driving too fast, all of that, those are lawful reasons for to be pulled over. This is not going to get you out of that. It could. It's done many people, but that's not a guarantee that's going to get you out of that because you have actually committed a crime or infraction. That means they can do their work now. However, when you do this, sometimes it may do that. Now, if you got bad karma, it's probably not going to happen for you. Good people, I know with good karma, when they use these, they get out of doing bad when they've done actually fucked up shit because they got good karma in the karma bank. So they just make a withdrawal from the karma bank and they be like, oh shit, you was speeding, you been drinking, you got no registration. Well shit, why don't you just go home, brother? Go to the karma ATM, pull out about, this is a big one. Pull out about, you're going to pull out $1,500 karma bucks. And then, nigga, I'm going to get your ass next time. Yo, Tristan Miller, appreciate you. He says, does fruit from the poisonous tree law apply if you are a passenger in an illegal search? Yes. It's called the exclusionary rule, fruit from the poisonous tree. Anything done after an unlawful act by a police officer is thrown out. Period. Or can be thrown out if you motion it to be thrown out. They're just not gonna throw it out automatically and shit. You have to motion the court to throw it out, which then they will. Especially if you can prove that the incident was unlawful. The act or the initial contact from the officer was unlawful. The initial investigation from the officer was unlawful from the jump. Hell yeah, you'll get off from that. But again, these cards are for when they violate your constitutional rights, which they routinely do. But they don't always do that, and people fuck up. You run stop signs. You turn lane. You change lanes without signaling. You speed. You do all of this stuff, and if you've done that, then you have to pay for that. So these cards again are only for when they stop you and to prevent them from violating your constitutional rights. That will do that. It will do that. So to the person who said they didn't do that, and the person told me, he also said that they got him for registration. And so then they towed the car. So the cars didn't work. No, the car didn't work. If you didn't have registration, this ain't got nothing to do with your registration. This says you follow the law. Really, these things says that you are abiding by the law and they need to abide by the law as well. And if they don't, you coming for them for that money. So right here, constitutional rights card tells the police officers what your rights are and what will happen if they violate your rights. See, violate your rights. You understand? Violate your constitutional rights. Right here, qualified immunity card lets them know that they lose qualified immunity when they violate your constitutional rights. right here. And then this notice comes with that. Boom, qualified notice and qualified immunity card and notice with all the laws that back that up. So, boom, if you have done nothing, then they can't violate your constitutional rights or they lose that qualified immunity. But if you have done something, this ain't gonna save you from that. This is just gonna save you from getting your ass beat, from them excessive force, or them doing anything that's excessive out of your constitutional rights. So make sure you get over there. You want to get these. Again, I told you, if you get the great book of melanin research, I told you why you need melanin. These hydrocarbons, you are walking around hydrocarbon body, being. You are literally a walking oil slick. Literally. You're a walking oil slick. So get the great book of melanin research, and you get all of this. You get all of this for free. Y'all know the game. Shit. You get it all for free. Make sure you get the Know Your Rights Manual, Public Official Bonds book. This is how to get back at their police insurance when they violate your constitutional rights. You get all of this. Plus, again, y'all got to help me get these damn cards, the extra box of cards they sent. Where is it? Right here. The extra box of cards they sent. So I'm giving the law and government flashcards. I'm putting it in the package. So you're going to get, usually I would give you one, but you're going to get these because I got a whole box of these that I don't need. I got 2 boxes. So I need to get rid of one of the boxes. So at least I need to get rid of both boxes, really. But definitely one box needs to leave. So until further notice, you get 2 cards when you order the Great Book of Melanin Research. And I'm going to the post office on Monday. So if you want to get your stuff out right now, boom, and have it by the end of the week, make sure you get you get it today or tomorrow, because Monday I'm out. Even if you do it Monday morning before 8 o'clock West Coast time, you probably still got a chance for me to get it in there and send it out to you, and you'll get it by the week. So appreciate that, everybody. Thank you guys, man. I'm out of here. I'm about to get out of here. Appreciate you guys for showing up, letting me clown and be crazy, because that's who I am. That's the only way I'll do this shit, because if I ain't having fun, y'all won't see me. I told you, I'll be watching what? Star Wars. Told y'all know I'm a Star Wars, baby. So make sure, appreciate you guys. Make sure you tune in next week for some more crazy stuff. Shout out to the mods. Appreciate you guys. Faith Ford, Miss Jeannie, Bro Mel. Who else was in here? I got you, Faith Ford. I got you, Bro Mel. Christopher Perkins. Appreciate you, brother. Geechee Dan, if he was in here, if I didn't see you. Also, and Brian, anybody else I missed, I'm sorry about that. I got you, Miss Jeannie. I hope I got you. But appreciate you guys for that. And everybody who hit the super chat. And oh man, especially thank you, Atomic Dog. Atomic Dog. Appreciate you, brother, for that super chat, man. That was off the chain. Appreciate that one. And everybody hit the super chat in the Cash App. Love y'all. I'm out of here getting me some salmon. I'm on my salmon phase. Deuces. Ooh.